Hi guys, this is Reddy from Wealthy Options. I know it's been quite long time since I posted my videos on YouTube. As some of you know, I turned into systems trader from discretionary trader towards the end of 2021. And in this last 4 years, I believe there is quite a lot of change in the markets. We used to have one expiry per week, and then we have gone through the era of everyday expiry. Now we are sort of back to settle down with two expiries per week. That is one SENSEX 0 DTE and another one is Nifty 0 DTE. So, but in this 4 years, we used to have 4 years back kind of 4x leverage. Then it became 3x, 2x, and literally now there is no leverage. And apart from that, as we all know, there is a significant increase in retail participation. So particularly in option selling. So earlier we used to have the new entrants into the market. They used to trade options buying and then come into the selling. Once they come to know that what are the advantages of option selling. But nowadays with increased content available in social media, be it YouTube and all, so many people learning different strategies on option selling, and we now have quite a lot of algo platforms as well, where it will they are enabling the people to deploy the strategies at ease. So with all this, many people adopted algo trading as well. So all this led to significant increase in the participation, and that also boosted the volumes of the trades in intraday trading, particularly in 0 DTE trading. So as a result of all this, we have seen all of us have seen like spikes. To start with, we used to get spikes like once in a 2 months, and then the frequency also increased, and those spikes eventually turned out like a painful injections. Nowadays we all hear this story of injections, but these injections used to be once in a probably we used to get these injections one expiry out of 4 expiries. But nowadays, if you look at last 1.5 month, it has become a new norm. So every day we have a IV spikes. Every day we have a significant brutal volatile moves in the market. Okay, with all these changes going on in these 4 years, so I started with a few strategies, but then I had to build multiple non-correlated strategies, counter strategies, to stay profitable in the in the game of this 0 DTE trading. And so I built all these strategies, across the different instruments and across the different platforms as well, to take the advantage of those whatever the edge those platforms were offering. And apart from all this, I was also focusing on investments, both in stocks and also the mutual funds, so which I normally pledge and use it as a margin for my trading. So all these things have gone. So now, as I said earlier, so there is a brutal volatility in the market. Markets have become highly volatile, and as a result of that, reward to risk is constantly dropping every day. So I thought, in all this context, so I'll share whatever the knowledge I gained in all these years as a systematic trader and also as an investor. So I thought I'll share some of my knowledge, which might be useful for some of the fellow traders and investors. So I'm coming up with this new series of video called 0 DTE Pulse. So at the end of every 0 DTE session, so what I will do is I will take you through how market behaved on that day. So be it Sensex and also Nifty, and how straddle premium behaved. Nowadays you see that straddle premium jumps 50 to 100, even 200 points just in a matter of few minutes. So what is causing that? And we also know about everyone is talking about some of the manipulations, like we know that index is not moving, but we see that the options positions are steadily building up, which is causing the increase in the premium. So I'll take you through all of that and what signs we get to figure out that kind of the volume spikes. And apart from that, how IVs are suddenly getting cooled off what kind of a strategies I have built to counter some of these moves. Obviously, we are not able to counter every move, and as we start countering, obviously the market is well efficient to come out with different moves and all. But I'll take you through, according to my experience and whatever I have seen, I'll take you through all these sort of things, whatever is happening in zero DTE trading. And I will also show you I will also explain how my trades are panning out throughout the day, and whether they are standing tall with all this erratic moves during the day and IB spikes, or they are somehow getting squeezed through all these moves and staying profitable at the end of the day. This is all I'm planning to do. At the end of every video, if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer them at the earliest. So let's see how it goes.